All right. Hello. Is anyone watching? Okay, so I was actually streaming with the wrong stream key. So we had different kind of streaming link. Yeah. I guess streaming is a lot harder than expected, but hey. We've tried for like half an hour already to clear the first chapter, and we died 4 times so far. So, yeah. We're gonna be playing NieR Automata on very hard mode. And yeah, that very hard is like once you get hit once, you die, and that's kind of the entire point of the game. So yeah, I think we should just keep going here and see what happens from here. All right. But I think there was some people in Holostars that also played on very hard this game, so there's kind of a lot of people that in Hololive and Holostars right now that play NieR. So, yeah, we need to press continue. Not new. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played on a controller, so it's a little bit weird. Also, what's it called? There should be a new video on the translation channel, so if you haven't seen this already, but it's like really cool. It's like about AZKi explaining about the water mode. I think that's yeah. So if you like that, you can just go and watch that. All right. Let's go.
私たちは囚われ続けている。これは呪いか、それとも罰か。不可解なパズルを渡した神に、いつか私たちは弓を引くのだろうか。こちら司令部、夜派部隊応答してください。こちら 2B、前期無事に成層圏を突破。 自動航行システムに問題なし。こちらオペレーター6を前期反応確認しました。
Yeah, it's just as promised, yeah. I mean, I was still working on the video like 10 minutes before I started streaming. Or, you know, I kind of failed the first stream, so I guess I'm still late, technically, so yeah, that's kind of... that happened. Yeah, because there was something wrong with the rendering, and there were like weird flashes on the subtitles this time. And yeah. But if anyone's here that like I hope like the new version doesn't, well, the kind of render error wasn't there when I played the video on my computer, and I didn't really have time to watch the video on YouTube again, because it only showed up when I played the video on YouTube. So yeah, if anyone has seen it already, like if you could just tell me like, hey, it's alright, there's like nothing weird there, then yeah, it's alright. I mean, it was really small, but I still wanted to fix it because it was bothering me. Oh yeah.
許可を信じ起動形態への移行を許可します。
Yeah, it's true. Like, I mean, even if I say like nothing perfect is just good enough, but it's like really hard to sometimes when you do. I'm not using Aegis-Up, I'm actually using Resolve for my subtitles. I was trying to go into Aegis-Up before, but it didn't work so well, and the font also looks different than the one I was using up until now. And Aegis-Up is also, I mean, it's good, but how do I say it? The way you time the lines is, for me, a bit unconventional, I feel. It was something that I didn't get along with too well. But just today, you know, when I was dealing with these problems, because I have to render, first I have to render the video. I usually cut the video in Resolve, as well as doing the subtitles. But then when I have like something else, especially for, you know, this ending sequence that I made, that doesn't work if I import it into Resolve. So I have to import it then again into Premiere, because the ending sequence was made in After Effects, because I was just, you know, trying it out. It was kind of like a learning experience for me, and so it and Resolve and Premiere, or as Resolve, you know, because it's by Blackmagic, and Premiere is obviously by Adobe. They don't really like each other, so they don't really cooperate that well. So I just push out the subtitled video with, or first, if I have to do like any effects or something that's a bit more complicated, I do it first in Premiere, so I can do, like, for example, for the H-N video, I did. I cut out some parts of the video, and I made this really nice transitions, and what do you call it? Yeah, so you can read, first of all, read subtitles better, and you don't have like this wall of text that you can't read anyways. Here, right before you, so I just translated and translated some new things, made it look like it was there all the time anyways, and yeah, just had to mask it in what you call it, Premiere. But yeah, but just today when I had these problems with Resolve, I was thinking again about swapping to Aegis-Up, because it actually works a lot better, and if you can do it well, you can be a lot quicker, as well as you know, if you do subtitles for videos or full stream CCs, it works really well. Yeah. But technically, like, if I'm not translating, I'm actually using Premiere or all of the Adobe products. But when I was starting out with video editing and translating, I didn't know anything, so I just... And Resolve was there, you know, as a free option. So I was like, hey, let's just try this out. Yeah. I mean, my workflow, it's not good, but it works. Let's just say it. It could be optimized. That's gonna be something I need to do down the line, maybe. Okay. Okay, this is the furthest we ever got. Let's go. Yeah, Amara, you were in the what do you call it? The membership only stream from AZKi yesterday as well, right? we're not gonna try to go into melee. Or actually, I think we... I'm not sure if I should go into melee against this. I should not. Oh, were you in the membership only stream, AZKi membership only stream yesterday? Yeah. All right. By the way, that was like really like, I'm really sad that we can't make, well, kind of sad. I'm sorry for the people that aren't in the membership for AZKi, because it was actually like a lot of fun, and there was a lot of interesting things happened, I think. And yeah, I also like, I'm really looking forward to her next streams, because I asked her to sing. You know, I don't know if all of you played the game, but like NieR Automata. But at the very end they have like the theme song, which is, you know, in English they have like 3 versions. Yeah. They have like 3 versions, and the English one is called Weight of the World, and the Japanese one is called Kowareta Sekai no Uta. And I think that song like really fits with AZKi's voice, and I just like kind of wanted her to sing it. So yeah. We can like hear it in, well, I think she's gonna make I think she's gonna do like some singing stream next. And but if it doesn't fit the theme, I don't think it's gonna happen that soon. But it felt like really good to like, I don't know, you just hear. I think that's like kind of the appeal of membership only streams, right? Because there aren't as many people, so actually your comments and whatever, when you're talking to like the streamer, they can actually see it, unlike in some bigger streams. I remember like, I don't know, like yesterday or 2 weeks ago, or 2 days ago. When was the Chiara German, Hololive German debut stream? Because I was watching that and there were like 30,000 people watching. And the chat was going so fast that like, even in slow mode, and not as the streamer yourself, like you don't, I didn't have to do anything. Just watch basically, and I couldn't keep up with the chat. So, but I think that's just, you know, debut streams that happen. Friday? Was it Friday? Yeah. Oh yeah. Today is Sunday. Oh yeah, right. You know, weekdays aren't my strong suit, especially in. I mean, talking to people in German is always, how do I say it? Sometimes you have a winner and sometimes you don't. It's like, I remember Germans online sometimes aren't the best people to be around. That's kind of my thing. That's why I'm also like kind of... Oh, I need to dodge this. This actually deals damage. I'm kind of sad about, you know, Chiara branding herself as the German, or, you know, from actually Germany VTuber, because, you know, Austria is just so much better. But that's, you know, just my personal opinion. Yeah, I'm Austrian actually, so I was actually thinking about like for April Fools or something around this time, I could like do a short video where I teach people how they can speak with Chiara instead of real German in like Austrian German, to teach them all like, you know, the specific words that. But then again, you know, Chiara is kind of I don't know, the way she talks German is like really weird, but I'm not sure if she's forcing it on herself or if it's just the way she is. Because there are like so many different parts from Austria, and even if you just move like 50 kilometers west, northeast west, it's like a completely different dialect. Oh, so you've been to Austria as well, yeah? Like, that's pretty nice. You know, dating a girl from Vienna must have been like really, how do I say it? Difficult at times, you know, because depending on like her herself, she may or may not have been. Well, people usually speak English pretty well, so yeah. Scratch that. Let's change the topic. On that one, like I can't really give advice on that because I don't really have that much, like the most experience. Let's click that. Oh, whoa! Whew, that was close. Do this like this. All right. All right. Yeah, I think this opinion about Germans online is kind of like, what do you call it? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but maybe this is like what I think people from every country have, like people who are like this, but they just think like it's okay to do anything online, and yeah. Yeah. I'm actually also kind of worried because like usually every stream of every Hololive girl has like stream rules specific, and there are no rules like outlined for AZKi stream yet. But fuck. Oh my god, we got so far. It's like, well, actually we didn't get far, so yeah. But anyways, like, what do you call it? There are no rules outlined yet, so yeah, it's kind of difficult because maybe like we don't know like if the rules actually do anything, but it might actually help. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that there haven't been any incidents lately, I think, in Hololive, especially. Yeah.
すべての存在は滅びるようにデザインされている。生と死を繰り返す螺旋に私たちは囚われ続けている。
I think this is gonna probably be our last run on very hard. I think we're gonna go back to hard then, because this is starting to not be fun anymore. And you know, could cause some problems down the line.
こちら司令部、夜派部隊応答してください。こちら 2B、前期無事に成層圏を突破。自動航行システムに問題なし。こちらオペレーター6を前期反応確認しました。現在対目標50キロ地点を通過。敵防空圏内に突入後、マニュアル攻撃形態に移行し、目標の大型兵器の破壊と情報の収集に当たってください。了解。12H ロスト前期マニュアルモード起動目視で回避すでに起動移動操作可能長距離レーザー発射点を確認 11B ロストソウル HO2
Yeah, it's also, I don't know. I think that's just kind of. I think, you know, the fan base being as good as it is kind of one of the appeals. But I think, I mean, yeah, the growth has been organic, but once a fan base gets big enough, there's always people that don't know how to behave. Simply. Almost died there because I didn't pay attention. Whoa. Alright, stream died for a second again. Don't worry, it just cut out the part where I almost died. So, yeah. Alright. Maybe this time we can at least get to the next part, like to the factory part. But I just need to pay more attention and be a little bit more careful. Whoa. Like when I was playing this game for the first time, I actually died one or two times to, you know, the barriers here. So I'm always kind of careful here. Not to fly into any of these barriers here. Because at first I thought this was like a cutscene and you couldn't take damage from them. And then I just died. Which was kind of bad. I mean, yeah, but I think I've already proven that I'm like not the smartest person around, so not surprising to anyone. The cutscene! No! Why do you have to force me into that direction? No! Well, I think right now, like, what time is it right now? It's been an hour, I think. All right. Thanks for dropping by. I think it's been an hour, so we're just gonna put the difficulty on like just a notch lower, so it works. So we can actually get to some story as well. That was so stupid. I don't know. I'm so frustrated by that. Because that wasn't even my fault. If we die on this difficulty, I'm gonna be very upset. I think now that it's just hard instead of very hard, we can just change this to, I don't know, you probably, like, a lot of you know those streams where it's where if something happens, the stream ends immediately. So if I die on this difficulty, the stream just ends. But I don't know, I don't think that's like the point anyways. But I think this would be a very short stream if I did. If I did that on the very hard difficulty, probably that would be the most interesting, but that would be the shortest stream ever. So, but I think there are some people that are actually like really good at this game. It's not like, I mean, it's not like this is like a multiplayer game where you can be actually, how do I say, where it's very competitive. I don't know. Like for me, there's just two types of games. One game where you just do and you play the game, or like one type of game where you just play the game, and I mean you can be good but you can be bad, but not unless people specifically look for you in like speed runs or if you do tutorials and stuff. People aren't gonna know that you're actually good. And well, competitive games, like I used to play a lot of games like that where it's like specifically multiplayer and it's only about beating the other player. And yeah, there it's like much easier to be recognized for something that you're good or bad or yeah. I mean, for me especially, it's like really, it's in a competitive game, it's much easier for me to know that I'm actually bad, because in a game like NieR, like I could be playing here for hundreds of hours without ever knowing that I'm actually terrible at the game and I'm doing it completely wrong. But hey, so that's actually why I like multiplayer games the most. Like a little while ago I played like a lot of Apex because, well, actually I just started playing Apex just because of Matsuri, and because she was streaming that a lot. You know, it's Matsuri really likes Apex, and so I actually just wanted to play the game myself as well and see what it's about. And some friends of mine were actually playing the game as well, so that was really cool. And to this day we're still like, I mean, we're kind of playing, not playing as much as we used to, because I'm not really good at Apex. I mean, I understand what's happening and I know kind of what everything does and how everything works, but being good is like a whole nother level. I think you understand what I mean. Like once you get into ranks that are like platinum or gold, platinum, diamond, like you actually have to, I mean gold less, but it doesn't become as fun. You can't just autopilot it. And I don't really like, I used to play, well, not really professionally or competitively, but I used to be like really addicted to League of Legends, and I would just spend my entire day just playing that game, even though I obviously don't have the talent for, I don't have a talent for games, and I was just wasting so much time on that. So yeah, I don't want to end up like that again, where I play a game for 8 hours every day, every week, without ever getting anything back. So yeah, that's actually like one of the reasons I like translating as much, because it actually gives you something. It gives you something to do. It gives you like a sense of purpose, as well as, well, you actually learn something, because you, well, less about media production, but like kind of how to do everything, like video editing and like thumbnails, marketing. All of those are like kind of skills that people learn and people need eventually. And obviously, you know, Japanese is also like a big part, but that's, actually it's kind of the main part. But how do I say it? I don't think I'll ever end up working as like a translator, because there are just people that, okay, I'm gonna die. There are just people that are way better at that than I am translating, because I'm neither like native at English nor Japanese, and that's kind of, and there are people that are native at both, and obviously those people are the best when it comes to translators, and those are the people that end up getting hired by like productions that actually need translators. So for me it's just kind of like a hobby and like a skill set, an additional skill set, because if you can, how do I say it, if you can speak 1, 2 or 3 additional languages to like your native one, or in addition to English, let's just say in addition to English, it actually helps you a lot finding a job. Yeah. I think being realistic is something that I sometimes have going for me. but it also, I mean, being realistic and this kind of stoic also, or I don't know if like stoic is the good word, but like only doing, always making like the correct and safe thing can end up being like really kind of leading to a boring life. I mean, yeah, that's like kind of the thing, you know. It's true. Like every translator, why would you not have like a bilingual doing the translation? Why would you need someone who does like, I don't know, someone who barely actually knows? Well, I wouldn't. Well, actually, it's a good description if I say I barely know Japanese, because it's just, you know, I just watched so much anime that eventually I understood what they were saying. So I learned Japanese from translators, and then I eventually just thought, hey, why not just take some real classes, learn some grammar, and do some things, and hey, eventually I ended up, I think, pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent is like, not pretty decent, like, I wouldn't even say fluent, but it's like, I actually died. I don't even know what I was doing. Should focus more on the game, I think. But hey. What's it like? 7th time now? 7th time, and we actually died on hard instead of very hard. Depression is setting in. Okay. This time. We're doing it this time. And
すべての存在は滅びるようにデザインされている。生と死を繰り返す螺旋に私たちは囚われ続けている。これは呪いか。
Yeah, the new AZKi video is also doing really well, which is kind of nice.
いつか私たちは弓を引くのだろうか。こちら司令部、夜派部隊応答してください。こちら 2B、前期無事に成層圏を突破。
No, I'm actually not starting Japanology. Or I don't know what it's called either. It's not at my university. I'm studying multimedia technologies. So actually I should know what I'm doing when it's about streaming and video production. But well, it doesn't work that way. I mean, I'm very interested in Japan as a whole, and eventually I do plan on having at least studying abroad there, but it's kind of difficult from my university because we don't have any partner universities, and without that, that's a little bit difficult. But so yeah, I'm doing like, it's part of an engineering degree, and yeah, I mean, I wanted to go, or I actually still want to go to Japan, but it's gonna be a lot more difficult than I expected, because I have to go as a free mover, so to say. So there isn't gonna be any support from my university for this, and yeah, it's kind of the situation. Yeah. But you can still study abroad. And multimedia technologies, obviously, you know, Japan is like on top of its game when it's about entertainment and media technologies, right? Because you can obviously see, you know, VTubers were born in Japan, and that's kind of what I'm studying. So I am studying VTubers technically, which is really, really nice. Yeah, it's not even about the finances, because, well, I can't really say that I have a lot of money, but I have like the money. Actually, I would say I don't have a lot of money. But I'm saving already for my year abroad, because when I was first applying for like my year abroad, I just kind of, I knew that I might need to pay it out of my own pocket. So I just thought, yeah, I need to start saving again. And I also kind of like, yeah. Let's just say I have a lot to save for. Yeah. So I actually need to have a better look at my finances, and maybe get a real job as well. But here it's not. Well, it is. It kind of is and isn't. The thing I'm doing, the kind of degree I'm doing, isn't. It's not too common to have a job while studying, because you usually have to study quite a lot, and you don't really have time, because it's like Monday to Friday you have at least 1 or 2 classes each every day, and 1 or 2 classes every day for 2.5 to 4 hours, and yeah, sometimes even 3, and you have like assignments as well and all that stuff, along with my work. Well, not really work, but you know, translating also kind of takes time, especially for me, because you know I have to double and triple check everything, because I'm obviously not that good at Japanese or English. So yeah, it does take a lot of time for me. Yeah, but I now have like, I have it planned. I have my finances planned out a bit better, and by that I mean I put a monthly limit on my super chat. So I now have like, I said like, it's I'm not too decided on how much it's gonna be, but probably like 20 or 30. I'm gonna limit it to 20 or 30 euros. Because that's like, let's just say, like, I mean, I could support up to like a maximum of 100, but I don't. Well, 100 is like really, 100 euros is really painful for me. Like you can feel that. I can feel that. Like if I spend 100 euros on a super chat, like a red super chat is like 100 euros, which is a lot more than for like an American or a Japanese person, because the euro is like worth more, but super chats are still at least 100. Like red super chats are still at least 100 euros. Sorry, messed up a bit there. So it's actually cheaper for people that aren't in Europe to super chat. Yeah. But yeah, I can at least like super chat a set amount a month, and I think I'm gonna do that as well. Because before I was just more or less, I don't want to super chat at all if I can, or I do want to super chat, but I had like this feeling that I can't at all. But now that I'm like in my current situation, I'm saving like quite a lot of money compared to before, and yeah, so it's a bit easier than before, I think.
いや
Time for you again. What is this even called? Like excavation arm? I don't know. Probably.
目標大型兵器
飛兵当該敵は目標ではない速やかな排除を推進
簡単に言う
Okay. I'm very close to dying. Do you have any healing? I do have healing. This is good. Alright, my screen's back to normal. I forgot that there's like healing in this game and there's no auto healing. Because when I played, I already had like all of the... what you call it again? The auto, not auto chips, but you know, the microchips that give you special abilities. And there was one for auto healing as well. And I just kind of stacked that because I wanted that. I really like getting heals in almost every game. What is this? 500 damage is actually a lot. I should try using like the ranged counter more often. Oh, it's just 280? Okay, that's not much then. This doesn't hit this ever, and I should not do that probably. So there's like this oh yeah, that's like membership is also like something like membership is something I've considered as well. Like AZKi is the first membership I ever took, because before I was like I didn't really see the point of the membership that much, but especially ever since the membership only stream, I can really understand, and I might even join Sora's membership because it's so cheap, and I think she also has like member only streams, but it's probably a bit more crowded there. So I mean, that's not really the point. I think the best way to think about membership is just a stable way to support the talents that you like. Alright. I mean, I just skipped dialogue, but I don't think that anyone is actually here for... I mean, I don't know if there's anyone actually here for the game. So... Because the game is already, like, very, very old. So... Well, very, very old is, like, a little bit of an overstatement, but it's kind of... People who are interested in it have already played it. So, yeah. Actually, up here there really isn't anything, right? If I remember correctly. Should also be a bit careful with the range counter, because it does have like a long ending lag, so it can't really do anything once that ends. Or once that starts up. I'm getting some FPS problems here right now, I feel like. Maybe I need to tweak the settings, because my computer is also like really old. There's like... oh, I got hit. There's a few translators that do like live translating, which is, you know, really cool, because you can actually see them and watch them how they do things. But I think that's only really possible in AZKi, because a normal video editing program just takes up too much resources. Oh, I don't mean like live translations, but they just stream as they create their videos, or they do. Alright, something's not correct. They just stream themselves subbing in AZKi. So not really live translation, as in they translate everything the like everything that they say on stream. But I mean, yeah, huge respect to those people that do that, because that's actually like really difficult. And I was thinking about doing it myself as well, and I am doing it like from time to time, but it's very difficult, because especially for me, usually you mean Liger? Yeah, Liger does live TL as well. But this, I don't know, there's like a translation channel, he's called AZKi, and he's like a Fubuki simp. And he does live translations for almost every Fubuki stream, and he does it really well. His live translation quality is like on the same level as my what do you say? As my not live translation. You understand what I mean? Actually, do I want to fight here? Yeah, I do want to fight, because I know that there's like a spawn point for enemies here. You see? Okay, I might die here. I should not have done this. I should not have done this. Yeah. I need to focus on like getting through the first chapter. Yeah. I mean, like, people who do live translations are, yeah, they're really, they have to be really good. And there's, I think in yesterday's membership only stream, there was this guy called AZKi, and he was doing the live translation pretty well. I mean, he's from he's like an actual Japanese person, so how do I say it? His English wasn't, sometimes it wasn't that great, but all in all, he was like really doing a really good job at that. And I think, yeah, I think if I just like study, or not really study. Oh wow, the stream's dying again. Yeah, if I like put in a bit more effort, I think I can also do live translations eventually. So, but the thing is, for me, the reason why I don't really do live translations is because I'm literally on the other side of the planet. So when I talked about this Japanese guy doing the live translation, when I got the message, when I saw the stream, it was he had already translated it because he got there's so much less of a delay on his side for the stream than for me, who is just, you know, here in the middle of Europe, and Japan's kind of far away. So yeah. So that's why, like, people that actually live in Japan can do live translation a lot easier, or at least, you know, not as far away. I don't know, aside from Iger or Liger, I don't know anyone who is in Japan or where any of the other translators live, because we don't. I mean, I know them a bit, but it's not like we're, how do I say it? I wouldn't. How do I say this? It's like we know each other and we talk a little bit, but it's always only about translation or HoloLive itself, and not really about anything else. Because I think people don't really, I don't know, people don't really like to do that, and if they ever want to do that, that's kind of, yeah, I think they would do that with like their actual friends and not just some random person like me on the internet. But hey, I honestly I don't mind, so I follow quite a lot of them, like on Twitter as well. So yeah, eventually there'll be, hopefully, like, maybe there'll be like some more collaboration. I'm not too sure, like, about live translations. Like, how did we get here anyways? Yeah, right, live translations, right. Yeah. But if you ever watch like Fubuki, you should watch out for Despi. He does like really good translations. There's also like his YouTube channel has a lot of Fubuki clips that are really good. We've got this chapter done as well, and I'm almost running out of water, so yeah. Like, the amount of water I have here with me almost rivals Nenichi, but I'm like, yeah. I don't think anyone can tell from like my translations, but I'm actually like a bit of a fan of Nene as well. I kind of like Nene, but I think she already has a lot of translated clips, and I don't watch her as regularly, but she's just, you know, one of those people that are just, you know, nice to watch, you know? Like, there's no reason not to dislike her, basically. Or, I mean, there isn't really like a reason to dislike any of the other girls, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of nice, you know? It's nice. It's really hard for me to describe like that kind of feeling, you understand? Oh, yeah, I almost took damage again from that, like, forced camera movement. But would have been pretty bad because there were quite a lot of projectiles together. Oh, and I took damage again, like, for no reason at all. Yeah, I know, like, They are kind of, I don't know. NieR is really, really nice. I think that the best way to describe like how I see NieR is. Oh, there's actually no good way to describe it. I don't watch her regularly, but whenever there's like something that's recommended, like a stream of hers, for example, she very often has like these lunch break chatting streams, and they're kind of fun to watch. But lunch for her is like 4 a.m. for me. So if I'm like up really, oh yeah, I don't have the pod program yet. If I'm like up really, really, really late, then sometimes I watch it live, and what do you call it? If she has like a singing stream, I really like watching the archives of that. Because I almost every day, like before I go to sleep, I just put on an archive of any singing stream. Like very often it's Sora, because I really like her voice and her. She had like this one stream where she sang really quietly. I don't know, like you should. I think you should just look it up. There's the stream where she had like a late night singing stream where she was in her room and she had to sing really quietly, and she had like this really calm and different renditions of popular songs, and I really liked that. Yeah. And after that it became kind of like a thing that I can't really sleep without having a stream on. So yeah.
Yeah.
I just instantly died. We might actually not make it today. We might actually not make it today. I suck at this game. Well, what is it? 10th time? Ninth time? Ninth time is the charm, yeah. That's how the saying goes, right? Oh, I should have probably looked that up. Imagine being worse than a VTuber at games. That hits different. Yeah, for nighttime listening. Sora is really nice for nighttime listening. I don't think I'm worse than a VTuber. Well, there are VTubers that are really, really good at games. I think this like stereotype of like VTubers being bad at games doesn't really count. But is there someone that plays like NieR Automata at very hard? NieR for listening immersion. I mean, NieR is How do you say it?
こちら司令部夜ハ部隊応答してください。こちら 2B 前期無事に清掃
How do you say it? How do you say it? Noel
航行
is.
システムに問題なし。こちらオペレーター6を
I don't really watch Noah,
確認しました。
but I heard she does a lot of ASMR. So
マニュアル攻撃形態に
yeah,
目標
and I also saw like some getting over it streams of her. But I do think she's like really really nice. I saw her in some collabs. I only ever see her like in collabs, but you know.
すでに起動移動操作
What do you know like what mic Noel is using? I should have probably looked at my screen when I was playing this game instead of just chatting. I'm not sure, like I know that she has like this what is called Neumann P1000 or something, or Neumann P2000. That's like her ASMR, the mic that she uses for her ASMR streams. And that's like it's like, yeah, KU. Did I get hit again? No, I didn't. Yeah. I only know like some microphones, like for example there's the really famous one is the Shure SM7B, because we had that in, I actually learned about this like in university, and I didn't remember any of the others, but I did buy a Rode, what was it called? Rode Procaster once. I had like a Rode Procaster with what was it called? Focusrite Scarlett, right? Focusrite Scarlett audio interface, and that was really expensive. I paid in total for that, I think, $300, and that was really painful. Like I had to save a bit for that. But I didn't actually keep it. I got it refunded because at the end I couldn't even use it because the levels of the Procaster were so low that I had to buy another piece of equipment to lift up the level, and yeah, that would have cost me an additional 120 euros so I can actually use the microphone. And then I just got like off Amazon, like the mic I'm using right now. I don't know, like is the mic actually good? I know there has to be like a lot of reverb on the voice, but like almost like, I don't know, because my room is kind of big and I don't have a lot of stuff, so yeah, there must be like a lot of echo, and the sound quality has to be like, probably isn't the best. Let's just say it's not the best. But yeah, now I have just a cheap, like not really cheap, but it was like $70 condenser mic for like one of these starter setups on Amazon. Oh yeah, I know that. I know what you mean. Oh. Like this metallic sound, or there's like that's the reverb I was talking about. And it's also kind of like my voice, because my voice is, I guess my voice just isn't that great to listen to. That's why I don't kind of stream that often, or I didn't think about streaming that much before, because to me myself, like my voice isn't that pleasant to listen to. I think everyone has like that experience. They say everyone has that experience before until you get used to, but I've been like trying to do, like I've been recording myself for a longer time, and I've been trying to do stuff like this, and I think I've just like come to the realization that I just don't really have that nice of a voice. And I'm probably also like not the easiest to understand. Okay. The camera killed me again. Let's focus on getting this done, alright? Let's focus now. No more talking, only gaming. No more talking, only gaming. This is not now gonna be this is gonna be a winning stream now. This is gonna be a winning stream now, okay? We're gonna not die, and we're definitely gonna win. This is unbelievable. How do I die on the well, it's not the tutorial. Don't say get that W, because the ending, there's like 26 or 20, yeah, there's 26 endings in NieR Automata for every letter of the alphabet. And the W ending is just the ending where you die in the first mission. So if you say get that W, I've been getting the W all the time. It's just the W ending. So yeah, that's kind of the point.
こちら司令部、夜派部隊応答してください。こちら 2B、前期無事に成層圏を突破。自動航行システムに問題なし。
Well, it's a good thing that I'm very hard to tilt, so even if I get frustrated, I can still perform on the same level. Or maybe I just always perform bad, so that's one way to look at it.
ロスト、前期マニュアルモード起動。目視で回避。
すでに起動。移動操作可能。
長距離レーザー発射点を確認。11B ロスト装備 HO229 のキャンセラー効果なし。
前方に敵機確認。
火器使用を申請。火器使用の許可をします。セブンロスト。1D ロスト。規定により早期 2B が隊長任務を継承。周囲に敵機多数確認。機動形態への許可を申請。機動形態への移行を許可します。 オペレーター6を
I'm slowly starting to remember the dialogue. Eventually, I'm gonna know everything by heart. But you know. Yeah, no. Like the first introduction is like really good foreshadowing to what happens in the rest of the story. Clearing that. This time I'm not gonna die. It's time for some more smaller ones. Now the quadruple one's gonna show up. And melee type, so I've got the RNG this one. It's not a melee type, it's a laser type, but it's still good. Lasers are still easy to dodge. Like the bullet ones are a bit annoying. They are a bit quicker. The revolution speed is different. Or revolving speed? I'm not sure. The speed at which he turns. Let's just put it this way. Yeah. Oh, that's how you do it again. That's how I cancel that one again. I used to be like not that bad at this. I used to be not that bad at controlling, like at the controls. But I don't know. Is it just me, or is like the game getting more and more sluggish like as time goes on? I think my memory is starting to get like used up a bit. So yeah, that might be a problem to face eventually. But we're just gonna quickly heal so I don't die to a random attack. And also so I can at least take one hit. Okay, why can I not do the move the way I wanted to? From memory, I don't know. I've always like kind of used the starting weapons, you know, the light sword and the heavy sword, because you know the long attack from the light sword, I really like that. You know, this one. This one's pretty nice, but I've kind of come to like the spear as well. Like spears are pretty cool in this game, because they have, especially if you get like the programs later, you have like these shockwaves after them, and they're just like kind of linear, and in a lot of stages it's like really easy to, how do I say it, to hit a lot of enemies with that. So it's like, instead of just having like one target, as with the swords, it's like but I remember, like, I think in my first I played this, I think I had 2 or 2.5 playthroughs, 2.5-ish playthroughs. I think I played it once and I almost finished it, and then I just kind of started again. Oh my god. I started again, and then I kind of cheesed the entire game, because there was like this, it's not really an exploit, but there's like this way to gain a lot of levels with the statue in the amusement part. And I mean, I did do it after the patch, so it took me a long time. I was just, because there's like the statue in an area of the map that is actually a level 80 enemy that gives you quite a lot of experience, and I just farmed this over and over again until I got to level 99, and I basically could one-shot everything. Oh yeah, that's right. You can charge these pod programs as well later on, I remember. Oh yeah, you know about the statue, yeah. That's pretty nice thing there. Yeah, but I think it wasn't too great. I think the experience I had when I was already this, how do I say it? I had so much damage that I didn't actually do anything. So all the enemies didn't do anything. I just equipped like the wave pod program. I went into a zone, I aggroed every enemy, pushed them together, or like kind of drag them together. Yeah, overpowered. When you're this overpowered, it's not fun. You just kind of you gather all the enemies, you press the button once, and everything dies, and it's not as interesting. So this is why I tried to go for a bit of a more, how do I say it, a higher difficulty this time, so I don't have like this problem, because on very hard, even if you're level 99, you can still die instantly to everything. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore those enemies over there. I don't think they follow anyway. We'll get through this quicker. I'm gonna avoid fighting as much as possible. Oh, both of them broke, so I have to fight them, kind of. Okay, this is not good. Okay, why does... My hurt books didn't build up properly. I could have gotten behind them there. They turn around. Well, I'm just gonna ignore them here, I think. Get up real quick.
TB さん、
何？
事前に調査しておいたマップデータを転送しておきますね。
了解。
Gonna avoid. We're gonna avoid fighting here again. We're still gonna go for the chest over there. I really love the animation when 2B opens the chest. Don't know why, but it's just, I don't know, great. I mean, if you see it the first time, you don't notice it that much, but how do I say it? It's a really canned animation because you always are right in front of it, and there is no variation to opening the chests. Because I mean, that's like asking for quite a lot, but it would have really been a nice touch if we had like different animations for different. I dodged that. I did dodge that. Anyone else? I dodged that. That was some. That was not my fault. That was not my fault. Not my fault. Okay. I think my computer can't really handle that. I don't think my computer can't handle it like this too well, because you can see like it's actually getting very sluggish. Yeah. Over here. Alright. I'm gonna really quickly check like my system health, because I don't think this is it shouldn't be performing the way it is right now. So yeah. My computer is kind of dying, I think. Yeah, that's happening. Oh. It's not really work. This doesn't work like too well. But I don't know why it suddenly started lagging this much. Oh well, it's technically not lagging, but you understand what I mean. You can see like what's happening right now. So everything's just like in slow-mo, kind of. And I'm gonna need to heal again because, yeah. A new computer would be really, really nice, but getting a computer that actually does what I wanted to do probably kind of gonna cost a fortune, and I don't really want to afford that right now. Can we move? Yeah, we can. Yeah, but if I restart right now, it's gonna.
嬉しいです。
何が
僕たちスキャナータイプは単独での現地の事前調査が主です。だから誰かと一緒に行動できるって楽しいんです。
感情を持つことは禁止されている。
I'm gonna check if it's actually like my computer or if it's something else.
3はつけなくて
Because whenever, I don't know, my CPU and my memory is fine apparently. Apparently my CPU and my, what's it called? My CPU and my memory is fine, but for some reason it's kind of dying. And I mean, it could have to do with the fact that I'm using like this,
私の名前に継承は必要ない。
you know, there are like mods
わ
for
かりました。
modifications that kind of how do you say it? They are supposed to improve performance, because you can see like everything's like really smooth. Outside of combat, everything's really smooth, and you see how smooth it is now. Like, what happened? Maybe I had like some setting in the mod wrong, and I just fixed it just by calling it, or some memory cleared. Because look at how pretty it is now. It's not like, what the hell? No comparison. Oh, okay, I remember. That was a thing. Give me that. Does it give me... Thank you. Finally. I should also remember to use my pop program. Oh yeah, I am using FAR. And it's, for some reason now it works like really well, but before it was kind of fucked. I think I just needed to call the mod, because I didn't call not really call it, but open the mod settings once and fix like the frame rate. Because before I started streaming, I was like looking through the settings. I didn't have too much time because I spent so much time working on the video before. So yeah, that would have been another death throw right now. So yeah.
界のデータを使って適当なことを喋ってるんです。機械生命体のやることに意味なんかないですよ。
Yeah, I just said that. Oh wow, I missed that completely. What the fuck? Like when I was playing before, I think I was playing on normal. So in normal mode you have like, what's it called? The lock-on feature. So it kind of moves the camera for you and takes care of a lot of things for you. But on hard, it's kind of... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done for today. I think I'm absolutely done for today. I was just greedy, not healing. That's why I died. And it's true. It's true. Like the game wasn't too, like the optimization for PC wasn't too well, but apparently on PS4 it was pretty good. Was it? Yeah, it was PS4. I don't know. Like one more run. One more run. One more run. One more run. One more. I don't know. Okay, one more. This last final absolute final last, and I'm gonna rush through whatever. This is D run. This is D run. This is when we're gonna do it. Okay, this is when we're gonna do it.
すべての存在は滅びるようにデザインされている。生と死を繰り返す螺旋に私たちは囚われ続けている。これは呪いか、それとも罰か。不可解なパズルを渡した神にいつか私たちは弓を引くのだろうか。
こちら司令部、夜派部隊応答してください。こちら 2B、 前期無事に成層圏を突破。自動航行システムに問題なし。こちらオペレーター 6O、 前期反応確認しました。現在対目標50キロ地点を通過。敵防空圏内で突入後、マニュアル攻撃形態に移行し、目標の大型兵器の破壊と情報の収集に当たってください。
This is the run. Okay, what's going on? The tutorials are a bit bugged. I think that's like the mod. I think the mod wasn't active before. Something like was getting in the way. But now it's probably gonna be like nice 60 FPS gameplay that's gonna run smoothly without any unwanted bullet time. Yeah, this is the game I was looking for. Okay, this is the experience I was looking for. And see how swiftly I can move suddenly. This is just
長私 4B ロスト 2B よりオペレーター6を冬季以外の機体は全てロストした。作戦の遂行に支障が予想される。指示をオペレーターより 2B 現地担当の 9S と合流し地形情報を入手してください。了解。
Oh, I think that's like actually a valid strategy right now. Alright. I'm never skipping this cutscene because this is... I just like it too much. I don't know. Like when she crashes through that wall, it just gets me every time. Okay. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying again. Let me not die. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's actually win this time. Let's actually do it. Let's actually do it this time. Okay. Can I stop getting hit? I need to be full health so I can take at least one hit from that the giant wheel excavator. So okay, how did that hit me? That's impossible. Like there was shots firing all the time. Like how did none of the bullets collide with that? That's insane. Like I'm losing my mind here. This is not nice.
Yeah.
That was good.
通信回復。ポッドプログラムのダウンロード終了。
Okay. Okay, how did that hit? It was not. That was not even close. That was not even close. All right. At least it's going a lot quicker than in the first runs. I don't know. I think now that the FPS and the settings are fixed, it's running a lot more smoothly. I don't have to wait as long as before.
ちゃんと死んだのを確認しないと危ないですよ。2B さんですね。僕はない。
了解。
この大きなの。
違う。
じゃあ僕は。
分かった。
Okay, this is unbelievable. At least it didn't take damage. That's one good thing. Okay, why did she jump in this way? This way. This is like that. That was not the direction I was looking in. I think it just automatically targets the closest enemy. We're speedrunning now.
2B さん、
何？
事前に調査しておいたマップデータを転送しておきますね。
了解。
Okay, that was like from out of sight. It's not really nice.
ゲートの封鎖をかける。
扉の解除。
不可能。本エリアの敵が妨害電波を出している。
めんどくさい。
How did I miss? How did I miss this guy? This ranged enemies are a lot harder to deal with on hard difficulty than on normal, because when you lock on the you know, the pea shooter, the pot firing, it spread out a lot, so it was clearing a lot more targets, at least when you were on lock on. If you aren't on lock on, they're kind of, you know, difficult. Actually gonna use those. Oh, there it is.
2B さん、僕嬉しいです。
何か？
僕たちスキャナータイプは単独での現地の事前調査が主です。だから誰かと一緒に行動できるって楽しいんです。
感情を持つことは禁止されている。
すみません。
それと3はつけなくていい。
え？
私の名前に継承は必要ない。
わかりました。2B。
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I was doing the wrong animation again. They're still following me. Okay. Only bastard.
広いな、この廃墟。
ここは昔人類の兵器工場だったらしいですよ。今ではすっかり機械生命体だらけですが、敵はこの工場を再利用して
I'm really bad at this.
増産しているようです。
It appears that I'm really bad at
無限
this.
に湧いてくるってことか。
There's money in this one, so kind of. Oh, can I just ignore them and leave? Oh yeah, I can just ignore them and leave. Oh, that's an option.
Nani?
旧世界のデータを使って適当なことを喋ってるんです。
We're speedrunning now.
生命体のやることに
Wow.
ないですよ。
Oh.
Vakatteる。
Alright, that was not too bad.
一通り工場を探索したけど、目標らしき兵器は発見できず。
もしかしたら別の場所に移動しちゃったかもしれませんね。
あれは
ああ、鳥ですか。環境の変化があったのか。動物や植
Medium
物は
recovery, that's
旧世
actually
界の時より
pretty
も増
handy
えて
right
いるみた
now.
いですね。
I'm actually running out of healing items anyway, because I'm speedrunning this and well, actually it's not because I'm speedrunning this, it's because I'm bad. So yeah, healing's pretty important. All right, I think we're doing this. We're doing it
その橋
this
の先
time.
に
We're doing it
別
this
の施
time.
設があるはずです。ちょっと遠いですが移動してみましょうか。しかし司令部が敵兵器の予測位置を間違えるなんて珍しいですね。
いや、どうかな。
Okay, how did that just hit me? I have no idea.
倒せばいい。
Dying. Alright. I've been playing for 2.5 hours. I didn't make it, even if I lowered like the difficulty. But I think this is a very good point to just say I can't do it, and we're gonna take like we're gonna try this another time. Or we're just gonna do it on an easier difficulty or another day, because today is already, well, it's not really late, but I still want to do like some other thing. You know, the next video for the translation is gonna probably be an older video, an older stream, like for the archive, and I still need to actually watch some of the older streams. And I mean, I've already started like watching one, and I know exactly that there was another radio show where AZKi was talking to Kotone. I don't know if everyone knows Tenjin Kotone, but she's also like another VTuber that's, well, still active right now. She's also streaming, and yeah, that's definitely one I want to watch and take. Well, at least do one or two clips, or like I did for the Sora one, a small compilation of moments, so we can like have some interactions there. And yeah, there's also like a solo AZKi stream, a really old one. The first ones are like kind of hard to translate. I'm not too sure if I should do that because she was always streaming with her manager, and they were exactly positioned like this, that because he's, I don't know, like if you know the all, I should maybe I should first explain like what it looked like. Like you can just check it if you just sort by oldest first. The newer ASCII the new ASCII videos don't feature him at all, but back in the day he was there like for almost every stream. He was there and he was talking to ASCII herself, and he's actually really nice. And he had like this frog avatar, and or like like the V2 instead of a normal body, it was just like a frog. And so if I did subtitles there, I would have to choose between either covering him with the subtitles or herself or her face basically with the subtitles, because of the way they were arranged. And yeah, that's kind of not too great. Maybe I can just make them smaller and see how I can do that. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna happen tonight. I'm gonna watch like right now. I actually wanted to watch like the stream before I started streaming myself, but as I said, it took a lot longer than expected. And yeah. But anyways, well, thank you for everyone for watching, and it was kind of fun like talking to other people and doing this kind of stream. So if you also liked it, like just just let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching. Maybe I'll stream again, maybe some more NieR, probably some more NieR. But there's also like there's some other games that I wanna try out as well, and maybe stream like older. Like there was this really old game that I'm like hooked onto right now a little bit. Yeah, but thanks for watching. I'm gonna like maybe later I'll tell you about that game, because it does need a lot of explanation, and it's an RTS, so I don't think that many people like are playing RTSs, and I also have to focus like really hard when playing that game, so commentating and chatting probably isn't as easy. Yeah, and it's pretty, how do I say it, it's a pretty far away from the anime theme, so yeah, that's just how it goes. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.